Well, events like the consumer track are very important, if only because you see that you're not the only one going through what you're going through.
I've been to a lot of conferences. I've been to a lot of legal events. This one really didn't fit the bill in all the best ways. The first session that started off with was the who's who of the consumer protection community in this state. Basically, if you were not there, you were probably not part of the A-list, and it was all in one room. It was such a strong kickoff.
It was a pretty full day of programming. It was sort of just back-to-back sessions. It felt like there was always substance to what we were talking about, and it felt like we were really striving towards something, that we were there for a reason.
Getting people together in events like Sunriver, where you're talking about consumer law, where you're able to, in person, to ask those questions. You're able to take a break and talk to somebody who you didn't know, just come up to them and say, "Hi, how are you? I'm so-and-so." You can't do that via Zoom. And that's the way, that personal connection, particularly in the consumer law arena, is so important.
To be included, to be invited, to feel called in, and to feel a part of what was happening there at the consumer track, that's how you build the consumer bar, right? That's how you bring more people in to do this work. And now I feel like there are people that I can call when a case comes in the door that I don't know how to respond to.
Consumer law is so broad, it's impossible to do it all by yourself. And so being able to meet with 30 to 40 people who are all working in this same space, knowing that you all have this collective goal to better consumers' lives, makes getting up the next day to keep doing the work so much easier because you know you're not alone.
This is an opportunity to unite people who work in legal aid with private bar attorneys and to share knowledge and build community.
So you have so many different folks who are leaders in the field, scholars, practitioners, people involved in education like me. We all get to benefit from our like-minded allies who are fighting the good fight.
There's something called critical mass. We need to reach a critical mass of people interacting with each other. And events like we just attended are creating that critical mass. And once that starts moving, its momentum will keep it moving.
As we develop a larger collective, we develop a larger impact.
The impact of this experience, especially expanding access to it with participants like myself, it gives consumers and people across Oregon some hope. It gives them a fighting chance. And for those who are willing to fight, an authentic way to give themselves the resources, allies, and a strategy about how to do that.